この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I am Teeaboo and I am here for Panty and Stocking. What was that? Mad Holy? Jesus. Panty and Stocking, we're on episode 10, which means that we're like 1 week out from finishing, assuming that we do 10 and 11 today and 12 and 13 next week. We're 1 week out from finishing off Panty and Stocking, which is kind of cool. Things are kind of ramping up. Pretty much every segment of the last couple of episodes have been somewhat related to knee socks and scanty. So we'll see if that continues to be the theme and if we build toward any kind of conclusion with the head-to-head of demons versus angels, which seems like a pretty straightforward way to do things here. Last week's episodes 8 and 9, we dealt with Zombie Town, which was a pretty good little riff and parody off of a lot of zombie TV. Although when Panty and Stocking came out, I don't feel like we had gotten really the full like Walking Dead zombie TV craze yet. So I don't know what they were riffing off of. Just 28 Days Later and other zombie movies, I guess. Cool. And I thought it was pretty rad. And then we had the ghosts in the murder of the ghost and the weird trial thing, where the ghosts are apparently references to Ren and Stimpy, which I would have never caught because I never ever have seen Ren and Stimpy in my goddamn life. Sue me. And it was pretty funny. I liked the monkey. I liked the monkey lawyer who then becomes smart and very Lupin-esque, and that was good. Episode 9, we started off with some smexy beach volleyball. God damn it. Some Dead or Alive extreme beach volleyball for sure. And it was a blast. It was a good time. And then the second half was the sequence where Stocking falls in love with the worst, grossest, most abusive, awful ghost, and I just fried my brain. I don't get it, and I don't like it, and So that was my take on that whole section. Yeah, you feel me? Okay, so we're gonna watch episode 10 and 11 of Panty and Stocking with Garterbelt, and I don't know what to expect except that probably at least 50% Demon Sisters, which is a damn good thing. Yeah, that's all I got. I got no other predictions here. Insanity, some kind of parody, some kind of weird joke, and maybe one that takes the piss, but in a really serious way, because there have been a couple of those scattered throughout the last few sets of episodes. Yeah, cool. Let's watch episode 10 of Panty and Stocking with Garterbelt, and we'll see where it leaves off, where it goes from here. I've got the episode up and ready to go. It's at 0 seconds. There'll be 2 versions, picture-in-picture description, timer on YouTube, beep beep timer to count it down. Let's get right to it. We're gonna go in. We're gonna do a whatchamacallit, I'm blanking, but a thing where we have to jump into Brief's body. What? Please no. What the fuck? Okay, we gotta do a freeze frame. Yeah, this is me. You're probably wondering why I'm here, right? Is it milk? I like the immediate res. Oh, only 1 hour. Because we're stupid. brief is kind of fucking terrifying. Fuck. Ow. Shit. Ow. Nothing. Nothing. Oh. Oh. You're gonna get squished. You're gonna get dissolved. Dude, the all of the angles in this episode have been so far beyond what the show has done so far. Like, every single one is warped and twisted and shifted and fucked. I gotta know who's directing, because I don't know. Mm. Mm. Doesn't he have a massive hog? Okay. Oh no. Uh-huh. We still have not cut to his insides. Oh, Carter. Carter. Oh. Oh, they've been there before. I really like the composition of everything in this episode. It's crazy. Like this. Oh, they're his lungs. Oh. Oh, still in there. Oh no. Gonna henshin in the brain? Don't slice anything. Got him. Uh-oh. They can fucking Jaeger him with gunshots to the brain. Oh no. Basically viruses. Oh, they're oh no. We've covered a lot of fetishes in this episode. Like a lot. Like what? What can you even Oh no. You have to give birth. I think it's gonna hurt no matter what, my mans. Ooh. Well done, Doctor. Well done. Grandpa never needs to know. Oh, truly. Of course. All right. Okay, brief. What the fuck? Oh, we get an intro now. So this has got to be the Scanty and knee socks portion. Groovy as fuck. Love the flybys. Okay. Zap. Flop. Wait, what? Wait, what? That's... We're in Chuck's perspective. Wait, they're so much hotter from Chuck's perspective. Oh, no. Uh, oh, no. Hey, hey, hey! Fastener. Huh. Ooh. He's fine. He's fine. Whoa! Wait, what? There's a little devil living inside of Chuck? That's what I'm supposed to take away from. What the fuck? So this is Back to the Future, but it's actually Roadrunner and Coyote. No, you can't kill Chuck. But they're both Roadrunner. What the fuck? Monty directed fight scene. Oh! Can't win. Cannot win. This is the best. Oh, you unzipped. Oh. What? What? So, hard reveal, there are two mini devil creatures which live inside of Chuck and Fat. Oh my god, hide the body. Oh my god, out with the trash immediately. Well, it's a clean getaway. Thunk, of course. You gotta double down. Great. What the Chuck? Oh no. Animation director is Sans again. So lots of 3D work. There we go. Wow, full 3D work. Nothing but. Gotta get to the bedpan. Well then. This is high art. Like, literally, somebody smoked a bunch of blunts and then made some art. Got them. Got a lot more than them. What have I done? What have I done? Wow. Really going crazy, Sans again. Genuinely awesome. This is all CG, isn't it? Fuck! Oh, the little guy. What? Again, the little guy. Oh, wow. What a shot. Is he Dr. Manhattaning right now? He fully is. Amazing. 10 out of 10. Chuck to the Future Part 3. Let's go. Oh, it's gone direct. Why? What? Hmm. This is also a hard reference to something. What? Oh, that's wonderfully creepy. All of the timing is so good. All of the framing is so good. Why all of it with ridiculousness? This is mind-blowing. Mind-bending, maybe. What is this referencing? Is this fucking Total Recall or something? I don't get it. I'm gonna have to look it up. It's inside of me. What? Chuck's existence is pure pain. Oh, and he's done. He's done. What? There's still more. Like, half of it is still left. Is that... Oh, yeah, no, they're fucking... Wow. What? But it's not. What? Oh my god, we're back to reality. D City Rock, Teddy Lloyd. We got a concert now? Oh shit. I'm actually super down. With the PSG as though it's MTV. Holy crap. Holy crap. This is amazing. And that's on ones. The lighting and composition is great. Uh-huh. Sorry, Brief. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. On TV. Hell yeah. Oh, wow. That's great. Oh, that's so great. And Kiss, Beatles. All right, we're just checking boxes. Oh, there he goes, Chuck. Who is that? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's on the frame that it locks in, huh? I think it was Arrows, Arrows. There you go. Got him. Chuck. This might be my favorite episode. It's so weird. There are so many references that I'm not getting. That's at fucking okay. Okay. Oh wow. Eating a bat. Fucking gorillas. Oh man, so many albums. Oh my god. Hello. This is also a reference, isn't it? Get it, Brief. Oh. I gotcha. Yo, this episode is a trip. We might not watch another one. There's too much to talk about in this one. Maybe we'll see. What time is it? Okay, it might be tight. Might be tight. That was the most insane 23 minutes and 41 seconds of my entire existence. Holy shit. I mean, okay. This first half is really interestingly framed and composited, or composed, not composited. I need to see who was in charge of this one again. Okay, this was plot by Imaishi, screenplay by Hiromi Wakabayashi, but storyboards by Masayuki, and direction and animation direction by Nobutake Ito. I gotta look up Ito Nobutake. Ito Nobutake ANN, I suppose. I'll do that. Mostly key animation. I'm just gonna control F for director. Individual animation director credits on Deno Coil, some Digimon, Fractale, Generator Gall, Giovanni's Island, His and Her Circumstances, Inu O. Storyboarded one episode of Azoken. Cool. Character design, chief animation director for one episode, animation director for 5 episodes, key animation for 2 episodes on Kaiba. That tracks in my head, in an interesting way. Okay, and a bunch of stuff on Kemonozume, which is that's the Madhouse like yokai one, right? Yeah. Okay, the Shokujinki. Great. Cool. Okay. Director of Kimogure Robot, Lu Over the Wall, work on Lupin, worked on a bunch of Gundam. That's cool. But later Gundam stuff. Cool. Credits for Panty and Stocking. Also worked on Ping Pong as an animation director for 5 episodes. And character design. So that's 2. That's 2 working with Masaaki Yuasa that I've seen. Okay. Worked on Utena, which is kind of interesting. Worked on a number of episodes of Shampoo, which is kind of interesting. Okay, cool. The reason that I bring all of this stuff up is because the framing and composition of this entire section is utterly nutty. From the get-go, like these frames, because I thought it was just okay because they're small, we're doing weird framing, but then it just continues. Every frame that Garter is in, he warps the perspective. Every sequence, the perspective gets crazier and crazier, and it actually gets weirder once they're inside brief. Right? I would have expected it to be mostly that weird because they're small and they're big, and so we're doing weird size differential stuff. But instead, we use, especially using Garter's like shoulders, the flat line of his shoulders to create like chunks of the space, like this, super warped with the massive perspective shift here, and also all of the setups of all of the possible things, and like you just drank a bunch of some kind of laxative, pull down your pants, we got to do it. The fact that this whole sequence is all to the side, we're looking like through Brief's legs at Garter, and then we swap it, and we're looking, I don't even know like what our perspective is here, really. I really don't even know, but it's weird, it's interesting, it's something. And it's all sideways, and it's all weird. And from there, it just gets weirder because we start using his shoulders to create these bold fucking composition lines that draw the eye. And it helps that, like, I know this might sound weird, but like everything in the frame is white or off-white, and then Garter's skin tone is darker, so he creates like legit negative space in a really interesting way. I think genuinely this whole first half is ultra artistic in a storyboard and composition sense. It's some of the coolest shit that I have seen. Because that's all that it is, right? It's all just a funny storyboard and a funny way of doing things. And then, of course, them going ham inside his brain is ridiculous and enjoyable and utterly goofy. It's very honestly nailing a segment of kind of wholesome-ish American cartoons that don't use a lot of like linguistic jokes or poop jokes, right? Just slapstick through the ages. I love this whole background sequence. It's insane. It's kind of Speed Racer-esque in a super weird, not at all Speed Racer-y kind of way, and a ridiculous concept that, of course, Garter, we've implied is gay and is like maybe molests children because priest. But yeah, does the doctor thing and pokes the butt. Wow. Okay. So that whole section exists. And then we move on to the next segment where we just, I guess they just gave Studio Sans again, like 2 minutes. Just do whatever the fuck you want, man. You got all these, I mean, I assume because we know that Sans again has done a bunch of CG throughout Panty and Stocking already, they've got all these assets that they can leverage to make this happen. But they go so hard on creating a full CG world and making it like filmic in the craziest way. So this whole opening shot we have seen much of before. Also, the music for this is great. Gotta love it. Absolutely gotta love it. Gotta respect it. Right. Just a stroke of luck that he gets blasted. I don't understand what this joke is exactly, but I guess it's kind of Frankenstein-esque. I don't know. And from Chuck's perspective, this is episode 1, right? With the paper plant. And from Chuck's perspective, they're real people. They're not like anime people. They're also hot as fuck. What a walk. How insane is this? I think this is great. I think it's fantastic. Somebody on staff knows a lot about drawing feet. I'll just say that. Uh, sorry. Just gonna slip in a foot fetish joke there. Nice. So we call it Chuck to the Future, but it really doesn't have anything to do with Back to the Future that I can determine at least. I don't know. You might as well have called it being John Malkovich Chuck or something. Being Chuck Malkovich or something because of the people inside the people, right? Okay. But it's Chuck v. Fastener in a classical, almost Tom and Jerry-esque way. Oh, and this isn't even the Sanzigen section. This is the one that's just jokes. And I think it's actually really good. I follow it really, really clearly. The interactions between the characters are actually funny. The joke that Chuck fully cannot die is great. And then I guess this is the moment that makes it Chuck to the Future, is that we have this imagining with them going to Zipper University and like both being into the same girl, and Fastener gets it and Chuck does not. And then we cut to that guy on the inside for a moment because he's getting fought and he's holding up. What the fuck is even? I don't know. I don't understand. I do not understand most of this. Okay, so barring up the thing, chopping up the guy, he comes back because he always comes back. Very Roadrunner and Coyote in a lot of ways. And it's kind of like whoever did this is just having a ball. And I think my favorite thing in anime ever is when you can tell that the staff are having fun and maybe being a little bit ridiculous. And this is that to the nines. It's insane. Utterly bonkers. What? And all put together in a really fun way, where it's a joke a minute, a mile a minute, but all of the jokes kind of land in a sort of a silly, slapsticky sort of way. And then there are the elements of utter ridiculousness that don't make any fucking sense, like the little devil who's inside. What? And so we dispose of the body. Good job. Chuck to the Future Part 2 in 3D. And this is the most brilliant idea, period, to make it Part 2 in 3D. And to make it all 3D. And it's fantastic. All of the models are so good. Sanzigen has a way of doing this 2D, 3D that's unlike any other 2D, 3D. It doesn't look like any 2D, 3D that anybody else does. I don't know how they do it. I don't know if they have a proprietary like system for doing it. I don't know whether they're using a modified version of a different system, because there are a couple of programs that are used, and I've seen in like documentary footage of things used by animation studios and Western and Eastern animation studios to create 2D looking 3D models. And you know, you've got like the Guilty Gear style of 2D 3D, which is its own sort of thing. You've got the like JRPG style that's pretty common and pretty modern. You've got the 2D 3D porn style, which is the like live 2D sort of thing. And the Sanzigen style looks like none of them. It looks like 2D animation. There's like line widths look like 2D animation. The way that everything feels looks like 2D animation. It's just that it is 3D, and that we can utilize a 3D camera, and it's fantastic. It's fantastic. There's a lot of work put into making it work. And then the direction and flow of the whole sequence is ridiculous. Of course, he needs to get to the bedpan in order to pee. And we set up all these little bits of the story. Bedpan and fly, and that's basically it. But this whole scene becomes almost a horror scene. No. And it fails. Okay, we fail. So he gets mad, he punches the thing, dunk, and it cracks the wall, shatters, and as he's doing that, the little bits of bedding, the bits of wrapping are like falling down in that moment, so it's just how fast he's moving. It's super cool, and lots of bugs that all form into a giant bug hand made of CG particle effects and throw him around. He becomes a fully flattened pancake flat Chuck that is 3D'd. Right? Yeah. Every single thing is 3D. And then he gets microwaved. These camera movements are crazy. Some of the Sanzigen stuff is like, this is just a cube. But to make it look like a 2D cube, we put curves on it so that it looks like it's been drawn. There are some brilliant ideas here. And I feel like a lot of this is just like a test bed for Sanzigen to have fun with insane shit. And goddamn, do they nail a lot of it. It's so crazy cool. And they get zapped. And then we do a full Dr. Manhattan. He's being recomposited by energy beams and shit. Fully Dr. Chuck Manhattan with the Dr. Manhattan symbol. Insane. Utterly insane. And then there's Chuck to the Future Part 3. Dark, spooky, stylistically particular, like almost Orson Welles stylistically particular. Like I feel like there's a specific reference. Either we're referencing Psycho, which is the easiest one to go to, because of the way we're doing these like horror moments, or it's something. It's like Orson Welles or something, because it's so particular and it's so different and creative and interesting. So this is the point where I have to look up Panty and Stocking with Garterbelt episode 10 and see whether the wiki mentions like specific referencing and stuff, because it's super important for figuring out how this episode functions. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so we've got Inner Brief, and then they're all separated, which is super great. Chuck to the Future, Chuck to the Future Part 2 3D, Chuck to the Future 3, and then Help We Are Angels. Okay, episode's title is a reference to the American film Inner Space, and Garterbelt says Go Chuck Go, which is the same order that was given to Lassie. Go Lassie Go. Okay, cool. I don't know if that one's necessarily a reference, but probably. The first Chuck to the Future, reference to the American film trilogy, obviously. Melting and reforming is like the T-1000. That's true. That's fair. The female demon that comes out of Fastener's head has a hairstyle reminiscent of Kim Possible. That's a stretch. The episode as a whole feels like an homage to Tom and Jerry. Yeah. But an homage to a number of different like two guys against each other type of cartoons with a bunch of jokes strung together. But yeah, Tom and Jerry is definitely a good one to reach for. Okay, cool. Title, once again, a reference to Back to the Future. Microwave reform as Dr. Manhattan. Punches a fly on the wall and gets hit with a constant stream of flies is a parody of a scene from Evil Dead 2 where Ash gets sprayed in the face with a stream of blood coming from a hole in the wall. Got it. Okay. And then Chuck to the Future Part 3. Oh, no, and there's nothing listed about it being fucking Sans again nailing some CG elements like fucking crazy. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So now we're on to Part 3 where there's a demon living in his head. What... Okay, the episode's title is a reference to the American film trilogy Back to the Future. The episode as a whole is an homage to Eraserhead. And the problem... And the reason that I'm not getting it is because I've never seen Eraserhead. I simply have not seen it. I will put it. I know it's a David Lynch film. It's experimental body horror. It's really interesting. It's a cool thing that a lot of people talk about. I've never seen it. So I will make a note of that, and I will at one point go see Eraserhead. I'll watch it. Oh wow, the soundtrack features organ music by Fats Waller. That's crazy. I just pretty recently watched Be Kind Rewind, where Fats Waller has a significant piece. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. And then we're on to Help We Are Angels, which is basically just a use of the theme song, which we've heard before, and it's pretty fucking awesome. As the band march into the venue, the shot and sound are highly reminiscent of Pink Floyd's The Wall rally scene. The logo top is a reference to music MTV. Kenny McCormick's parka at one point. There's a chain breaking in a BlackRock shooter-like fashion. Motherfucker, when did... No, BlackRock shooter was in 2010. Am I stupid? Am I stupid? Is it actually... No, October 2010 versus July 20... Okay, it's possible. It's totally plausible. Yeah, it was close. The Rowdy Punk concert is very much like My Chemical Romance's cover of Desolation Row. There's a couple of other things that are references, but artist parodies: The Doors, Elvis Presley, Kiss. We saw all of those. Oasis, Lady Gaga, Queen, Tattoo. I've literally never heard that in my life. Jimi Hendrix, Sex Pistols, Ozzy Osbourne, Marilyn Manson, and Gorillaz. We caught some of them, and then the album parodies: the Velvet Underground and Nico, Nevermind, In the Court of the Crimson King, and The Division Bell. That tracks completely. It's also fantastically directed, and we'll talk about that as we get to it. So I love the style of this whole section. It's really interesting. Unfortunately, I haven't seen Eraserhead, so I don't know exactly what we're parodying, but immediately it becomes apparent that there's something going on with the direction of this whole thing and making it as interesting as possible. And we find out again that there is a devil living inside his head, which is freaky and weird, and he finds it out and tries to kill him, and then they pop out and they fuck. A lot. I'm amazed they got away with this. But well played to get away with it. And then we get our music video. So we open it up. These scenes are references. This scene is a reference. And in we go. I love the way all of it looks. I love the lighting. I love the shading. I love the way the characters are. I love the framing. I love the feel. And I honestly dig the song. I always have. And I can't play it on YouTube. Sorry. Garterbelt on drums, obvious, of course. And we jump through a bunch of referencey stuff. Anarchy for the World, right? Going on different shows, doing the Elvis, doing the Beatles, doing the I don't know. Jumping through a bunch of... Oh, he's wearing... There's Kenny's parka. That makes sense. Okay, cool. Very Chuck. Very Chuck of you. And then we once we move into, this stuff, they get naked. Hell yeah. What is the reference when they're both naked singing in a white room, right? That's also, I know it's a reference to something, but I don't know what. Love the Gorillaz reference. It's really well done to match the style. Super good. Sick. This one. I don't know. I don't know what the ball and chain one is. No idea. Okay. Um, but this whole sequence, I really want to know. I would love to find this on Sakugaburo because the way that the wings burst forth from their backs is super duper sick. You know what I would love? I would love a Trigger idol show. Trigger full music show. I don't think they'd be able to do it. I don't think it would be too much. They would have to, they'd end up going too crazy with it. And it ends. This episode is nuts. This episode is nutty bonkers. I'm pulling it up on Sakugaburo. I'm just gonna pray that there's a bunch. God damn it, there are two. Only two. Okay. Pull them up. Pull them up. And we don't know who animated it, so. Oh, I lost the other one. Yeah, don't know who animated it, but it's great. It's so great. And this one's Nobutake Ito, with the milk, big milky. Weird. This is a weird as fuck set of episodes because really, normally it's 2 chunks. This one is 2 chunks, and then there are like 4 more chunks. A full music video with a bunch of parodies and a bunch of jokes in it. 3 completely distinct Chuck sections. Wait, is it 3 or is it 4? There's Back to the Future 2 3D, Back to the Future 3. No, there are 3. Okay. 3 distinct chunks, and then a music video. All off the back of this insanity at the beginning with them becoming small and crazy, crazy composition and insane visual language in the first half. This, I think artistically, this is the most interesting episode of Panty and Stocking by far. Just because of the spread, the like reach, the difference of what the fuck is going on here. This is an insane episode, and I like it a lot. All right, cool. We are going to watch another one. Yeah, we are going to watch another one. So this will end up being a little bit longer of a video than normal, but that's okay. Yeah, so I'm going to take a breaky thingy, and I'm going to do a sinky thingy, and I'll be back in a moment for episode 11 of Panty and Stocking with Garterbelt, at which point I will see you in a moment. Peace. All right, welcome back. I'll be honest, I don't think anything that we can do here in episode 11 can top what we just witnessed in episode 10, but we're gonna watch it anyway, and we're gonna find out. So let's get going on episode 11 of Panty and Stocking with Garterbelt. Beep beep timer. Sergio Leone? Okay. We're gonna have some deep story. Maybe. Okay. I haven't seen Once Upon a Time in America in a long time. That's us. Ha. Damn it. Just steal a watch? Chas. Chas. Yeah, you ain't so holy. Hmm. Bum, bum, bum. What you hiding, Garterbelt? Oh, 100%. Hundo%. Oh, you're going to a whole new world. Shit. Jesus. Boom. Up. Up. Shoulda looked for traps. 10-foot poles. 10-foot poles. Okay, this has gone from Once Upon a Time in America to just fully Indiana. This is an insane cut. That better be on fucking Sakagaburu. That hallway run was dope. Love how she's just got the match in her face, in her mouth. Oh, what the fuck? Oh no, Grievous? Get bopped. Fuck off. Indeed. Just an insane amount of highly precious art. Wait. Has Garter been in history forever? His is Garter like Infinite Keanu? Or like Nick Cage, who's been around forever and ever? New York. Sick. I'm waiting for Panty to say that he's hot. Nope. No. Shocking. Bad boy. Fuck. Pimped. I believe it. For sure. Of course. Yeah. Oh, wow. That is a lot of murder. I don't give a fuck. Oh. I was almost expecting a say what again or something. Jammin'. Top of the world. Wow. Full Scarface. Oh. Okay. Including your life. Yeah, that was quick. He's not currently dead, so. Oh. Heavenly Dutch Cap. Oh, the ticket. Hundo%. Mmm. Is that the sticker that was on top of the... This scene is great. Oh, all right. Get zapped into nowhere. Just got fully got. Oh, that's how his hair got that way. Oh shit. You gotta live through all of history, huh? Gotta befriend the dino. Okay, this is rad as fuck. Space Odyssey. Also, this track is sick. So Garterbelt is eternal. Holy shit. Hey, what up? Yeah, give me that. Sup? Get smited. Oh, hey Noah. What's up? Keep refusing, man. Hi. No. And thus his story ended. Oh, wow. Garter, did you cause the Crusades? Ah, what have I done? Afro Samurai? God damn it. Damn. Damn. Oh no. Wait, what? Wait. Some of those don't make sense. Some. Hmm. Is that so? Oh, he's recording an audiobook? What? Man can't get no respect. And reveal. Oh. Yeah, alright. Suffering has become true joy, huh? I don't know. I think people have a lot of fun doing bondage with other people too. You know? You might want to talk to Stocking about it. Oh, well, that's the thing. Got it. Got it. All right, gotcha. A holy relic. Bonkers. Absolutely nuts. God, I hate that laugh track. I hate it. Okay, thank God. Mm. Oh, they ordered food? Maybe. Hmm. What? Are we ever gonna move camera? Looks like the boogers from the booger episode. We're not. We're gonna hold this shot the whole episode. Okay. You get your hand stuck in a Pringles can? You done fucked up. Doubt it. You're gonna punch yourself in the face. Bye. Sitting in his food bowl, huh? That's how you gain the system right there. Oh? What? What's called the space elevator? Uh-huh. 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 How are you gonna walk up that? Okay, sure. Oh, you're just there in heaven now. In space. In a big fucking pole. Yeah, you're ignoring a lot there. No, you just stop being able to breathe. Oh, yeah, we never really established that they want that. Better than heaven, though? That's because you fucked all the good ones. Oh. Oh, no. That's fair. That's fair. That's serious business. Really? You gotta eat. Gonna go murder Garterbelt. What's that? Chuck comes back with more of his food. Does the same Chuck dance. What are those? Oh, he got bopped. Do not eat the dog food. Wow. Harsh. Huh. Oh, you're gonna order way too much food. Fucking 10-pound cheeseburger, 10 roast chickens. Now we're bulking, baby. Fucking big fuck yeah. Oh, it's just brief. Hi. There's no party. Oh shit. This is so weird. Sorry, bud. Sorry, brief. We're starving. So hangry. Okay, we're just gonna sit here sad. Just change the channel. Oh, hi, Chuck. Oh, still some Pringles in there. Don't fuck with his Pringles, kid. Oh, Jesus. Sally's getting it. What? You can do it ethically. Let's pause. Okay, it doesn't matter. The lunch party. 0 chance. Damn. Got all the food we wanted, but now we feel bad. Jesus. Yeah, the color scheme has been changing and changing. Since last night. Hey. He made a bunch of food. Oh yeah, what is it for actually? Because it's not for winning, not for getting back to. No, you don't. The Association of Afro Brothers. Sweet. I don't think most people did. So it's all for naught, but we do have a bunch of food. Well, at least they're starving. But they're gonna waste a lot of that carry out, a lot of that delivery. All right, Garter, thanks. Thanks, Chuck. Appreciate it. Oh my god. Well, there goes the party. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. You should have stopped eating. It's not gonna work. Not tonight. You already asked. All right, so we go around in circles. What the fuck? All right, well, the first half was a 10 out of 10. The second half was a thing. It was a fun experiment. I do like that kind of restraint. Wow, that was I did never really realize that was them on firing squad with either I think Nisox, the last one dead, and then they're next. Jesus. Okay, some of these are different. And the whole episode is 2506. Whoa. Okay. Let's get through the second half real quick. Sort of a bottle episode type thing. We got one single camera location. The coloration changes as the sunlight changes, which is kind of cool. The sequences are fun, and the dialogue actually kind of holds up, and it's interesting to watch all the way through. Also, an interesting kind of conundrum where they're starving, and they think that they should be waiting for Garter for some specific reason, but it works. It's good. The first half, however, is a blast. It's stylistically interesting with an interesting premise. And the setup at the very beginning continues. I didn't realize what it was. I thought it was a watch that he was like stealing. Instead, it's a ball gag. Amazing. And so we go on a stealth mission. I love the way that we execute all of this, with the hiding behind the impossibly thin pole as a solid joke, or the way that we go down these stairs as a fun joke. There are two different sections of going down these stairs in a fun way. One where they down, and then the second where we just use the camera motion to show them moving down this one object. Pretty freaking great. I love the darkness and light, and then in we go with these two in pajamas, and fuck. And this sequence is fantastic. I think this is genuinely really great. This whole running scene is sick as hell. Yeah, it's on twos. It's normal. It's just there are camera shifts in between, and I think it's fantastic. It's super minimalist and really interesting and really cool. But they make it through, of course. I love the way that Stocking has the match in her mouth. It works really well. This General Grievous robot is terrifying, but we destroy it and we make it into the Sanctum Sanctorum of Sanctity. And in, I think, all of it, it's all Garter in ultra famous pieces of art, which is super fun. And we find his diary. And so, back in time we go to the time when Garter was a bad fucking ass in a city. Pimping, selling drugs, doing the bad shit. We're holding on to a bunch of different references in here. I mean, that's a Dirty Harry shot, or a Pulp Fiction shot. Take your pick. Scarface stuff, all kinds of things, and he gets dead and wakes up in a dunce cap in a white room and is given a mission and told to go a certain direction and continuously refuses. At which point we go kind of, is it Job? Is it Book of Job who refuses? No, it's, the dude with the whale, right? Yeah. Jonah. Yeah. Reluctance in delivering God's judgment on blah, 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 blah. And then, yeah. But it represents the ability to repent and be forgiven by God. And that's basically what we end up having here. Fuck you, God. All right, fuck you right back. And drop him into eternity. So we find out that Garter is legit eternal. I love this whole sequence. It reminds me a lot of... Shit, what's it called? It's called, like, it's like one word, and it's an animated series by that one guy who's responsible for a bunch of cool stuff, and that none of that helps you, but I'll find it in a second. Caveman, dinosaur, cartoon, brutal. Is it called Brutal? Primal. It's called Primal. Right. Gendy Tartakovsky, Samurai Jack and Dexter's Lab, which are specifically things that are stylistically what Panty and Stocking is ripping off of, right? And Primal is really fucking rad. You should go watch Primal if you haven't at any point. The animation of it is genuinely fantastic, and it's really cool. The sound design is also sick as hell. The music for this whole sequence is super rad. I think it's great. And everything changes, and Garter is forever. So many references, so many fun situations, so many interesting things. Noah's Ark, crossing of the sea, parting of the sea, becoming a pharaoh kind of in Egypt, and destroying lives all over the place, and they forget about all of it. And then the joke, of course, is that he's just back here waiting so that he can have his pleasurable torture, which he's into. He does say something about, like, it's a private thing to do all alone. I don't think that's true. It's probably better to be more safe about it and be with somebody. But okay, you know what? Do whatever you want. If you want to torture yourself and do the bondage thing, that's all you, Garter. And it feels like I'm missing a ton of the shit that goes down in this whole chunk, just because the whole music sequence and the montage through time and space is absolutely a blast. It's really fun. It's really quite interesting. And I like it a lot. I like it a lot. It's stylistically funny. It happens all to the beat. The music is super sick, and it's a good bit. It's a good bit leading up to a good bit leading up to a good bit. I think the first half of this episode is pretty 10 out of 10. I think it's really, really fun. Second half, I could take or leave. Okay, so that's some episodes of Panty and Stocking. I'm gonna check episode 11 on Sakagaburu, because yeah, that's what we do here. I'll check it on the wiki first to see if there's anything like referential that I missed. He can be seen dressed as Jimi Hendrix and Space Ghost, sure. Parody of Once Upon a Time in America, which we got. Monkey touching Garterbelt is a reference to Space Odyssey, we got. The clockwork suit of armor is reminiscent of Viral's mech in Gurren Lagann. I don't buy it. Garterbelt is in the office by the end of his younger days. It is a reference to Scarface. Yeah, we know. And apparently, Panty is wearing a T-shirt that has a logo of Slave Labor Graphics, which is a comic book studio that made Johnny the Homicidal Maniac, Lenore the cute little dead girl, and Serenity Rose, which I didn't know. That's kind of cool. Cool. And then the song is Jumping Mole, Garter Through the Ages. And that's the song. And I really dig it, so I'm gonna favorite that, and I'll check it out later. Okay. And then the second half, reference to the comedy Nothing to Lose. Some piano music is The Entertainer. Panty gets her arm stuck in a Pringles snack. Yeah, we know. And the Factory Division and Factory Order, which are references to Joy Division and New Order. Cool. Got it. Okay, so not that much of interest there. Let me check Sakagaburu. Panty is talking with Garterbelt, source 11. Oh my god, there's a ton. I'm happy about that. All right, cool. Let me pull it up for you. Now you can see what I see, and do you see what I see? And there's a bunch here, and some sushio, a bunch of stuff. Okay, cool. Oh, that's so sick. Artist unknown, but so sick. Very fun. Very groovy. Okay. Very silly. Love the background work on all of this section as well. Very fun. Okay, cool. Are they all? No, there are a couple that have credits. All the water stuff, the weird water stuff, the running stuff, the obelisk stuff. Cool. Is this the sequence? This is the sequence. Hironori Tanaka. Dude, thank you, Hironori Tanaka. I love this cut where they're running from the side. It's actually really rad. And it has a bunch of shit to it. And a bunch of flow. Like the way that they catch hang time as they leap here. Whoosh, pow. All of it is really good, and I like it a ton. Okay, cool. Shoko Nishigaki. This is on all of the Chuck Dance stuff, which is actually pretty fun. I thought was really great for such a simple character design. Yeah, artist unknown, but just doing Scarface stuff, getting blasted up. Cool. Being a dunce. I thought this was a pretty cool cut too. Just the like 2-color or like 3-color, because it's 2 colors and then a shade of gray in some of the folds of his cloth. Really impressive to do this kind of stuff and have it be so characterized. Think, bonk, get wrecked, big lightning. Cool. This sequence was fun with all of the movement going on. Is this where she beats the shit out of Chuck? Yeah, okay, this is. But happily they beat the shit out of Chuck together. It's pretty rad. That's pretty rad. Shoko Nishigaki wants more. And more of the same for Thunkety 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 Thunk, where she beats the shit out of Chuck, which was a very fun sequence as well. And then this is Yo-Yo Shinari for this. 100%. I should have caught that. That's Yoshinari. Just the way you can tell by how the explosion be, right? It's a sick explosion too. Super duper rad. All right. There's a lot to love in both of these episodes that we watched today. Yeah, a lot to love. This has been maybe the strongest day of Panty and Stocking that we've had in terms of quality and interest and vibe and weirdness and insanity. Not to say that all of it was 10 out of 10, but some portions of this were absolutely top tier interesting stuff from Panty and Stocking. So good job, Traeger, or Gynax at this point. Good job. Good show. Weird as fuck. And I love it. Cool. I'm going to wrap there. I've been Teeaboo. This has been Panty and Stocking with Garterbelt, episodes 10 and 11. Next week, we hit up 12 and 13, and then we're done. So that'll be a thing. But yeah, some really stellar episodes this time, and I like it a lot. Cool. I'll see you next week for more. Peace.